Welcome back, friends. So far we've talked about incarnation, seeking the welfare of our cities, and how the idea of parish can help us focus and not get overwhelmed. This is some really heady stuff, and if you're feeling or starting to get a little bit frustrated with all this kind of theological talk, I can understand why. I promise we're going to get into some more practical stuff soon, but first I want to bring up a subject that pioneers and dreamers are a bit notorious for not doing. This module is called The Gift of Longevity. The Webster Dictionary defines longevity as a long continuance. It's very similar to the biblical idea of faithfulness. And what exactly does it have to do with community ministries? Well, your ability to stick around in one place will have a direct correlation to your effectiveness. If we want our lives and our ministries to be fruitful and durable, we need to stick around. Community ministries that are set up by people who quickly move on, especially those ones that don't have some sort of succession plan, very rarely last that long. This is also true for our relationships. In Alan Briggs's words, people are wary of supernova ministry that burns bright, burns out, and heads out of town. Your neighbours will probably have had someone drop a tract off or a pamphlet off in their letterbox before. Your community might well have seen well-meaning Christians set up initiatives that lasted all of 2 minutes. People are quite rightly dubious of things like this. The longer we are in relationship with people in our communities, the more they will actually believe you care about them, and the more they will open up their lives to you. Ask yourself, what's the opposite of longevity? Well, I don't know if you'll find this in the Webster Dictionary, but I reckon that the opposite of longevity is FOMO. Maybe you've heard of FOMO before. Maybe you've heard someone say it and go, what on earth is FOMO? FOMO stands for the fear of missing out. Committing for the long term will inevitably mean that you'll have to turn down initiatives to move somewhere else, to travel the world, to chase jobs. What does this mean? Are you saying that I have to stay put in this place forever? No, not necessarily. But it does mean you do need to commit. And commitment is almost a dirty word in our culture. And committing for the long term, well, that's seen as strange, and it certainly doesn't happen by accident. And so, what does it look like to commit to the people around you? How can you commit to your place? And maybe thinking back on maybe what your track record is to being committed to your people and your place.